Hello, my name is Don Hart. I'm the Vice President of Training and Development at the IDC Worldsource Insurance Network. Recently, Frank Abate, National Director of Tax and Estate Planning with IDC WIN, explained the challenges when transferring ownership of a life policy from personally owned to corporately owned. There are obviously some important considerations when completing this transaction that you need to be aware of. Let's take a few moments to hear what Frank has to say about that transaction.
So right off the bat, transferring ownership of a life insurance policy is considered a disposition for tax purposes. So we make a transfer, automatically we have to think about what are the tax implications. There may be none, but I know that when there is a disposition, then there's going to be some sort of a potential tax issue. They're fully taxable for tax purposes. So there's no 50% inclusion. If you have a policy gain of $100,000, it's a full taxable gain. The following lists the most common types of non-arm's length transfers. Transfers between spouses, intergenerational transfers, and those are transfers between parents, children, and grandchildren. Transfers from an individual to a corporation, transfer from a corporation to a shareholder, either individual or corporate, transfer to a sister corporation, and transfer to a trust and from a trust. A corporation and its controlling shareholders do not deal at arm's length. A person that is part of a related group that controls the corporation does not deal at arm's length with the corporation. A corporation that controls another corporation does not deal at arm's length with it. Holdco-opco situation. And any two or more corporations that are controlled by the same individual or related group, they don't deal at arm's length with each other. So when the Income Tax Act was written specifically to transfers of ownership for life insurance policies, it missed this whole discussion of fair market value. The rules totally ignored fair market value and therefore allowed for a great opportunity. You know that this whole area of transfers of ownership could be a minefield. So be cognizant that when you're doing a transfer, there's going to be issues. Be cognizant that if you've engaged in any transfers, there may be issues. And what I'm going to say is, honestly, engage the client's accountant, because when it's corporate transfers that are being involved, there's always going to be an accountant, and they should be involved with these issues.
Frank clearly warns us that when working on these types of transactions, you may want to get his team involved. In Ontario and Quebec, you can reach out to Frank Abate. In the West, our newest addition to the team, Brad Hyde. And of course, in the East Coast, Chris Britton. As always, your success is our business. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.